There we go. So welcome to your April call. I have a lovely guest with me today, the wonderful Claire from our training team.
Hi.
So she's going to be joining us to run through a little bit of something. But I just want you to welcome you all. Hope you all had a lovely Easter and hope you missed me a lot on my week off. I do like to feel needed when I come back. So I hope you all had a lovely, lovely time, but are pleased that I'm back. So the purpose of today's call is the normal. We will run through anything that's topical. We'll do a bit of recognition. We'll go into what April's campaign's all about. And then we've got a few more bits and then any questions from you and over to you in terms of a forum of what you want to talk about or bring to the table today. So whilst we've got her, let's make use of it. So Claire, over to you, talking all things digital.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for letting me come on your call. Like I said earlier, I'm very excited. Like I've got the elite on the call and it's great. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Digital Sales Academy. Is anybody already on that Facebook group?
I think so, yeah.
I know it's another Facebook group and you'll be like, oh my goodness, it's another Facebook group. Now, this Facebook group is really basic. It's helping everybody to go digital. Now, I'll tell you the reason why we're encouraging people to go digital. It's not because we're getting rid of paper brochures or anything like that. The reason is I timed it and I can't remember what it was. What was it? 38 seconds for me to share my digital brochure. So that's 38 seconds of my time that I spent just sharing a picture from the Avon arm and a little bit of blurb about what it is to my WhatsApp broadcast. Now, that's 38 seconds out of your time that whether you get an order from that one or not, 38 seconds doesn't actually take much, does it? And that's why we're promoting it, because I do get orders from mine. And I know some people say they find it difficult to get orders from their digital brochure, but actually, if you share it once a week with the new, on the Tuesday, they have a new Trending Tuesday, they call it. So there's usually a new offer or a new picture or something on there. If you share it once a week to a WhatsApp broadcast or to your Facebook group or to both, for that 38 seconds, say it's a minute it's for both of it, for sales to come back off that. And if you keep doing it and be consistent with it, it's just worth that time to be doing that. So that's just a little bit of background of why we're encouraging people to share their digital brochure, because it's nice and quick and it can get you some really good sales. The group's called Bernadette. The group's called Digital Sales Academy. What I'll do is
put the link in there for you.
Okay, lovely. Yeah. So Leanne's put the link in there. Now, what we do on there, we have got literally it's back to basics, and it shows you how to share your brochure. We'll tell you what offers are up and coming, so you haven't got to worry about looking at it all the time and thinking, what are the offers, what's going on now? We will tell you that. We've also got some training ambassadors who put content in there all the time, and they talk about really good ways to increase your digital sales. So it's an active group, and we just put little things in there. But like I say, it's nothing difficult. We're not teaching you or helping you become influencer. Yeah, it's not what we're doing. What we're doing is just helping you share that digital brochure weekly to become used to it, to be consistent with it, to get it going, to know what offers are on, to know what's good in the brochure, where to share, how to share from your brochure. Does that make sense? Yeah. Then every 2 weeks we do an actual training call. Now they are either live in the group, so it's just for this group, or we do it on a Teams call, but we record the Teams call, we put it on a YouTube link and pop it into the group. So only that group will see this training. And we've done training around Instagram. We've done training around, I can't even remember now, Instagram, how to even open your store, how to open a digital brochure, all that sort of stuff. Anything digital is in that group, and it's all there for you to look back at in your own time. And every 2 weeks we do a training course. So we've got one this Thursday. I believe it's live. It's 1 o'clock, and I believe it's live in the group. I need to look it up to see what we're doing actually. So I've been off for 2 weeks, so I don't even know my name anymore at the moment. But that's live, but you can look back at that whenever you want. So you haven't actually got to join the call if you're not around and you're busy. But it's just really helpful to help you just share your brochure once a week to your friends, family, whoever you want to share it to, and just to get them, if you get 1 or 2 orders from the back of that share, like I say, it took you a few seconds to do that once you get used to it, and you've got an order off it.
Brilliant. Because I think what we've got, Claire, is we've got some very, very successful representatives in this group, but have huge success based on their rapport that they build up on those doorsteps.
Yeah.
And I think trying to get that across on a digital platform is proving quite tricky for some people. So I think it's nice to have a collective place where people can ask questions and see what other people are doing, and how people are sharing, or where they're sharing, or what they're getting back from. So is it normal to get one order back? Is it normal to get, you know, how often should you be expecting to get orders in based on how often you're sharing? But yeah, if everybody can take a look, you know, there's loads and loads of stuff on there.
Yeah, and like I say, go on.
Sorry, I've tried to convert my customers. My customers are all paper brochures, and I've tried since COVID to get them to go digital, and they just will not switch over. They just will not even look at it. I don't know what to do.
So come onto the group and have a look at some tricks and tips that we've got. But I would say just keep being consistent. If you've got a broadcast group, which is what I've got, a WhatsApp broadcast, they get it every week. Now, sometimes I don't get any orders, but like I say, it only took me a few seconds to share that. So it's no skin off my nose, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. But actually, sometimes it will just remind them, you know, I need to place an order. Or it could be that it actually reminds your customers to go to their paper brochure. I get that, but it's just being consistent. And if they don't buy now, they may in the future, or it may just remind them. And remember, we have digital offers that are only on digital.
Yeah, I have had some success with broadcast messages. How often would you say you should do a broadcast message to them?
It's up to you, and it's really up to your customers. I do mine every week. So on a Tuesday, I send them a new message. Now, what I do is at the beginning, I did say to them, just to let you know, this is a broadcast. So if you want me to take you off, let me know. So then you're not bugging people that are not interested. And then on a Tuesday, I'll have a look at Avon see what offers are there, see, because you get a notification, don't you, come through on your Avon on. So I'll have a little look on there to see what's trending that week, and then I share that. If there's nothing on there, I will find something that I like. But what I do when I send the broadcast is so building that relationship, I am me on that broadcast. So I won't just send a picture and the link. I'll be like, hi gang, it's your Trending Tuesday, it's Chappers. I'll take a photo of myself, maybe wearing the Hydromatic Shine, which is what I did, and I got 4 orders for that, which was great. But I will still keep it personal on that broadcast, so they think it's coming straight to them rather than they think it's on a group. So they know it's a broadcast in the back of their mind because I've let them know. But actually, when I send it, I'll go, hi, how you doing? Do you have a good Easter? Look at our amazing offer. We've got today, tomorrow, always perfume. It's on sale, it smells like, and then go into it, and you're still creating that little bit of you know, that relationship there is in that bit as well.
Thanks.
Yeah, does that help?
I think it is questions like that, isn't it, that you just need to be able to find the right person to answer them. So I think it's great if you can all join that group. I think you will get some benefit from it. I know I talked to you separately on it, but with it being something that I talked to quite a few of you about, I just thought, you know what, if we bring it together on this call, Claire's here to introduce what that group's about. You can go away and have a look at it, and then if you've still got questions, they might not be that you direct them to. It might be Claire, it might be the group, it might be each other, but you know you're not on your own, so you're not struggling with something and you're doing something wrong. It is a different way of selling that does take some getting used to.
It does. And also on the group we have, I believe on a Monday we have ask any questions, but actually you could put them on that thread. But if you have a question, pop it on there, and one of either myself, it's me and Terry that run the group, it's either myself, Terry, one of the training ambassadors will answer your question for you. I mean, I haven't been on for 2 weeks, and I know it's been running just quite nicely in the background, but they're very helpful, the training ambassadors. And to be fair, I do digital all the time, so if I can't help you, I'll go to the man that does, which is Simon Parkinson, and he'll give me the answer. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so it is really helpful. If you've got any questions, you can just go on there. Even if you're struggling and not getting any orders, you can pop that on there and you'll get loads of answers on what other people are doing.
That's it. And this Trending Tuesday is going to be a thing that keeps going now. So the Tuesday drop of the new offer is something that your paper customers are going to miss out on. So it is something to probably drive that a little bit more. But yeah, any more questions for Claire? Because she has got to drop off. So if you've got any more questions.
No, I don't think so.
No. Thank you so much, Claire, for joining us.
Thanks for letting me join.
Yeah, it's nice to see you.
Yeah,
but yes, thank you so much.
Okay, I'm going to pop off now, so I've got to get ready for my 12 o'clock call. So I'll see you all
Bye-bye.
soon. Good luck.
Have
Keep
a lovely
smashing them
day.
sales.
Okay,
Bye.
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 Bye. Okay, so the link's in there, guys, in the chat if you want to join. If you want to ping me a question or anything separately, then please do. So we'll kick off. How was March for everybody? Did everybody feel like the end of the quarter strong?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really, really strong quarter, I thought, and we got a lot of achievements throughout it. So we are down to 5 now in Hall of Fame, so it's growing. So we are getting further into the year and getting more achievers. So a huge congratulations to the people on the left. So Gareth Locke and Dominica had already achieved, but we've got Michelle Boone, Claire Brown and Laura Gibbs now as part of Hall of Fame for 2024. So massive well done to those. Now, as I said, we're not just going to focus on those that are at the top. We are going to focus on movement. So on the other side of the screen, you will see the movement in terms of highest movement. So Trish Stone, well done to you. I don't think I've seen your name on the call, but I know you do watch them back. So 107 places is absolutely crazy. So huge well done. Amanda Garrett up 105, Alina up 45, Sue up 40, Elaine 34, Sue up 32, Nikki 24, we're going, which is amazing. Maria up 21, Karen up 12, I've put Karen twice there, must have been tired. Jane up 11, Elaine up 7, Christine up 6, Angie up 6, Jennifer up 5, Polly up 5, Dawn up 4, Stephen up 2, Dawn up 2, Charlie up 1, Trisha up 1 and Linda up 1. Now the red ones, I have highlighted these red because these are the people that are already featuring in the top 35. So if you've got progressive movement and you're in the top 35, which means that, well, for anybody who's not sure, the top 35 is the ones that are going to win the trip to South Africa. So I've popped those in red because those are very exciting places to be. But to have movement and progress up when you're that high up the rankings is just an extra well done. So well done to every single person. But I know March was an incredible month. Barbara says I went up 100. Sorry, 30 places. But well done, Barbara. Any movement to be in the top 1,000 is amazing. Like you're talking the elite. You know you are doing absolutely everything, and then to get movement on that is incredible. So well done. 80 places for Rachel. Well done. So in terms of some behaviours, so it's great on what you're doing sales wise, and that is always going to be a focus when we want to sell to earn, but the behaviours are also what helps us get there. So I just wanted to call these 3 people out. So we've got Hannah. I think she's on the call today. She has had some great success recently going into a retail outlet. So we worked a lot together to get a plan in place of where she was going to go, had a look at what options she'd got, what retail kits she'd got, and she approached a small business and has managed to get a community retail stand in there. So huge well done to Hannah, completely out of her comfort zone and one that she should be very, very proud of. And we've got the wonderful Nikki, who has got her first digital order, which I am so happy for. She's been working very, very hard, and you can see if anybody's friends with Nikki or follows Nikki on Facebook, you will see that she is trying every different way to share a digital side of her business. She is fantastic at door-to-door, absolutely fantastic, but just wants to move digital and is doing everything in her power, and is very, very engaged with the Sarah Davis training. So well done, Nikki, doing amazing there. And then finally, we've got Kay. Now, Kay, I don't think makes the call. She's a very busy sales leader as well, but she has hit the reset button this year and she is flying already. So this is her at a recruitment event last week out with her BDS and other sales leaders. But I just wanted to give her a special shout out because she is going to be in our team new this quarter. So very exciting. So well done to everybody. Honestly, these 3 are amazing, but you are all doing fantastic things, and the things that I see on a daily basis just fills my heart with joy. It just makes my job an absolute pleasure. So let me know anything that you're up to. I love hearing the stories behind what you do, because it's that makes my job brilliant. You know, I can deal with issues that go wrong all day long, but hearing the bits that are going right and where you really are putting your heart and soul into something is just amazing. So a big well done for where we're at, and a very, very exciting quarter that it was in Q1. So moving into the new quarter, has everybody done their packs? Everybody selected their rewards packs?
No,
Yeah.
I haven't. Link.
No, not yet.
I haven't been sent a link.
You haven't been sent a link?
No.
You want to mind, Julia, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, are you not in the WhatsApp broadcast?
I don't have WhatsApp or anything now.
Ah, okay. Let me bob you an email then. They should have sent emails out with congratulations, this is your level. Have they not done that?
No, they didn't do
No,
that.
we
So-
I haven't got one either.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I didn't
That's
get one.
why I was
either.
confused, Leanne.
This is
Right, okay,
I've had
okay.
the
They've
link.
not
But
sent
the
an email out
link
yet,
since
but there's
Christmas.
a generic link in Reps UK.
Yeah, the links are in the they're in the
Focus.
incentives guide.
Yeah.
So you'll have it there, but I will send it out to you. I'll send an email today with it in because it's easy if you just got to click through and do it, isn't it? Rather than going into something to find something else. But I thought
Lovely.
those emails were automated, so I apologise if you've not got your link. But these are the packs that are on offer. So you've got these, and then you've got the mystery pack as well. So brand new products with the brand new packaging, which is very exciting. Any feedback on the packs?
They're not as good as they used to be.
I've heard they're not as big. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
It's free.
I was quite disappointed there wasn't a samples pack because the samples are quite pricey now, and I really made use of those last time.
Right.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. You see no sample offers though that came out in April.
I've ordered them.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah. Okay. But you like, I can feed it back. You like to have samples as a reward because then it's literally a benefit that you then get to drive your business in the next quarter. That makes sense. That's fine. I can feed that back. So yeah, if you haven't already done it, I will send the link out today and you will be able to select yours. It's the same link as it always is. So if you've got a previous email and you want to just crack on and do it before I send it to you, it's just the Survey Monkey 1/VIP. So that's those. You have until the end of the quarter, so it's not a major rush, but once they sell out, they sell out. So if you wanted probably the cream, that's probably going to go first because it's one of the brand new products that people want to get their hands on. Any questions?
I always get confused with them because I put my order in, and I know it used to say something about they used to do them on a Tuesday or something, and they would be
Yeah.
added. Sometimes It it takes me forever to get them.
Really?
Is there a knack to when I put it in to when I get them? I mean, I
Yeah.
always do them straight away and choose them, but I don't
Yeah.
get them for ages.
Right. So what should happen? And tell me if it doesn't, because this is the process. So you got from a week, so it starts this week. So if I placed an order at any point this week, so if I went on and selected, that gets stored on SurveyMonkey until Monday. Then Monday, it's a physical process for somebody to download them. Monday night, that gets updated onto your rep website, and then any order that's placed the Tuesday would pick that pending order up.
That's what I mean. I don't place an order on a Tuesday.
So for example, when did you place this
Last
one?
night.
Last night, so Sunday. So that will be picked up with today's. So the first Monday that it passes, so today's will be the download. So any order after Tuesday, so if you don't order now till Friday, that will pick that pending up because it's come down this Monday.
So it'll be so my next one, it should be added.
Yes.
Right. I'll keep an
Does
eye
that
out.
make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the first Monday that you pass after you've selected it as your download
Yeah,
date,
yeah.
and then the Tuesday onwards is when it will be captured on from the pending items on
Yeah,
your
that's
account.
a bit that confused me.
Yeah, it confuses a lot. And you know what? We still have issues. So there's still times when everyone's followed that process and it doesn't get picked up. So if you go through and you've done an order after those dates and you still haven't got it, then ping me because I've got a central file where I can check if it's not gone through and why it's not gone through.
Will do.
Okie doke.
Leanne, do those
Yeah.
do those skincare products replace the original Platinum Day and Night creams? Is that range
These brand new
going?
ones?
Yeah, do they replace? No.
No,
That's
they're
good.
they're
I've got-
totally
I've got
separate.
lots
Yeah.
to sell. I've got to sell the old before I sell any new ones. That's all right then. I was panicking.
No. They will still. So you'll still have your creams that are designed for different ages of skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your purple one will
This
still
is
be.
just an extra one.
Yes, exactly. It's
Okay.
because it's got all of the features of the power serum in the cream.
Ah,
And that is also a day and night, so it's not one or the other. So
Oh,
most of our
sounds-
creams are either day or night.
Yeah.
This one can be used for both, but it's one to be mindful if your customers do ask on this one, because it's a day and a night. The general difference between a day and night is the SPF, because the day has the SPF, the night doesn't. This one doesn't have the SPF in it, so if you are a customer that's got fair skin, you would still need to have your SPF on top of that.
Okay.
Just
Thank
want
you.
to be aware.
Why have
Okay.
you added the dual
Yeah.
eye to the platinum?
Can I ask you a question as well?
Right, go Nikki, I heard your voice first.
Sorry, why have they added the dual eye to the platinum range? I just got the new packaging, and it's now purple with platinum on it. It's going to confuse my customer. I mean, all my customers use that no matter what age.
Yeah, because I use that as well.
Adding that to the platinum range is just
Wasn't
weird.
a good move. Okay, let me take a picture of me, Nikki, if you can, or I'll have a look if it's in the latest brochure. But I'll ask the question because that doesn't make sense to me,
Yeah,
because I am not a platinum
I've
age.
got the
I'm a
platinum. Yeah.
reversalist age, but I use that. So if that's then going to put me off ordering it, that's one of our top selling products that we don't want to put people off ordering. So
It's been on lots of the rep groups and that people are
Has
saying,
it?
why have you done it?
right, okay, send me a bit of a pic and I'll send it to
I will do.
marketing to see what's going on. Donna, I heard you next.
No, I was just going to say to Nikki about her reward packs. When she puts her next order on after the download, you will see at the bottom that it's been added. When you scroll through before you submit your order, you will see your packs on the bottom of your order, so you can
I do,
always
but
check
it
there
takes
before you
ages.
submit it.
It just seems to take ages from ordering to
Oh, okay.
how many orders I put in, and then it suddenly appears. So I was wondering if there was a knack to see it quicker. But I
Okay.
understand now. I'm obviously ordering before the time.
You're probably ordering, say, on a Monday night or a Tuesday night, and then it's taking a whole week to download, and then
So I put 3 in a week. So
yeah. Was it Roz or Maria? I didn't. Which
Mine was the same. Mine was the same question with the eye cream, exactly the same.
Right, so it's quite a
Whatever,
question that's
yeah.
going round, is it, that
Yeah.
question? Okay, let's send me a pic over, Nick. If I can give you that job for me after this call, just send it straight over to me and I'll ping it
Yeah, I've
straight
got
across to
they're here in
marketing
the
to
living
see
room. Yeah.
fab what's going on. Okay, am I good to move on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Avon Academy. Now, I was off on the 25th when this launched, so did everyone get on the 25th okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody had a
Yeah.
chance to have a quick look at it.
No, I haven't yet.
No, it's early days, isn't it? And I think there's still a lot of work to do there. My biggest shout out, and I don't think I've seen Polly on the call, but Polly brought to my attention that Beauty Advisor has been wiped. So if you are a beauty advisor, you are now logging on to see that all your training is not yet completed. Don't panic. Don't start to flick through. Oh, you're
We
here.
haven't got to do it all again, have we?
No. Sorry, Polly, you're not down as your business name, not your name. No, you don't have to do it all again. So thank you to Polly for bringing it to my attention. Ruby heads Beauty Advisor up, and she's confirmed that it will be sorted. So don't feel like you've got to flick through and do all the checks again. That's far too much of your time and too much to ask of you. It's an IT solution that needs to go into place, but it will be fixed and you will be then logging on to see a tick, and that's the difference. Where it used to do grayed out when you'd done something, it's now going to be a nice tick, so you know exactly what that means. But yeah, any feedback that you've got, the training team are very eager to hear what you've got to say about it. You are obviously the top earning reps and the most successful reps, so do you use this and how can this help you going forward? So have a look at it, ping me over any feedback that you've got, and I will send it on to the training team. Now, another one that's up for discussion is this fragrance card. So this came out with the launch of April, and it's caused a few conversations because as it was launched to me, and I think the biggest one stands out as Rebel, that everybody seems to know, and I'm not going to go into what it is, but we all know what it is. But the Rebel one is not sitting well with you guys and your customers, because this guide, if you shared this guide with your customers, you're feeling it's a bit disjointed in terms of what you're used to using and what potentially is correct smell wise. So I went back to marketing, and this has been produced by the global team, and this has been produced on the top notes, which is different to what we've done before. So previously it was done on, yeah, that smells like that, and it was done on blind testing on what we think it smells like. Now this is from the perfumier, in terms of factual of what it is like, but it's being taken away because of the amount of feedback on it, because we don't want to do is go back to our customers and completely confuse them and then them go, oh, do you know what, I'll just stick to my branded because I know what I'm doing with that. I know which brand, I know what it is, and I know that I like it.
So shouldn't
know.
we give these cards out then? I've just put them in all my customers'
No,
orders.
you can because it's correct in terms of the top notes. It's not correct. It's just different to what you may have shared before. So it's up to you if you want to use them before we get any further clarification on it. It's entirely up to you. It's not wrong. It's just different. So it's entirely up to you, but I just wanted to highlight it and not just skim over it, because I know there's a few people that have raised it now over the rep pages, and it's important that we address things that are important to you.
I got the pack and I gave
Yeah.
one card out to each customer that had ordered with a sample of my choice.
Yeah.
And then one lady came straight back to my door with the card and she ticked the box, and I said, oh, I didn't even realise there was a tick box saying I'd like a sample.
Right, okay.
I've now gone back to her with the sample she wanted.
Right, okay.
So she's had 2 samples.
And what, so they were different. So the one you thought for her wasn't the one she, right.
One she thought she would like the best. So I hadn't even realised. It's my own fault for not reading the card properly.
Okay. Polly's just put in there that they need education on the notes, then they would get it. So Polly is one of the reps that I was lucky enough to go to the perfume event that we did, the fragrance event. So that's where we did a lot of work on top notes, heart notes and things like that, where you really delve into the detail. So this is where factually it is right. This chart is right, but my
customers aren't interested in facts, though. They want what smells to them like the perfume they wear. I can't say, oh, I wear, Alien, and then give them the Today Far Away because it smells nothing like it, but Rebel does, and all my customers wear it. So yes, okay, they might be, like Polly says, factually right. But physically, they're not right. They're not right for my customers.
Yeah, and your customers better than anybody, and that's we're not just disputing that. No. What I'll do is I will keep close to it. Tracy is very close to it because she's seen the posts and people have been tagging her in there as well to say something's not quite right here. So
I won't be buying them. I'm not buying them because they will be pointless.
Confuse. Yeah, no, I get it. And it's one that I wanted to bring up because it is important that we bring things up, even if we're not happy with them, that this is a place where we can discuss it and feel like we're having a conversation that needs to be had. So I will keep close to it with the marketing team. It's a global thing, like I said, so it's not just I can ping marketing, they'll ping me straight back. It then has to go on and on, but I'll keep close to it. Okay.
We will update us when it's been changed.
Yeah. I don't know whether it'll be changed. I can't promise it'll be changed, but we'll get some more clarity on, what's going on with it.
We just buy them or don't buy them, basically, don't you? If you want to use them, you buy them. Yeah. Don't use them, don't buy them.
That may be the advice that we get. Yeah. Okay, so how's everybody doing on their targets? So the makeup and care targets. So we're feeling that we're getting somewhere now. We're halfway through.
So we need to hit the figure again this month.
So if anybody done the 15, because that's quite a straightforward number, isn't it, to aim for?
No, I've only done 7.
7, okay, but you've got the rest of this month, so there's still time. And so I'm trying to get hold of a tracker that will tell me exactly how many units, so I can see your sales, no problem. So if you're not sure on your sales, let me know. But your quantity of your units without going through your account, I can't currently see, but I'm getting access to a report that will tell me. So what you'll probably start seeing halfway through this month is me start to email out if you're like on 12 or 10 or you're going to miss it slightly. I will start to let you know once I get access to that report, but it continues through the month. There's some people that have already hit it, so well done if you're one of those people. If you're not, you've got till the end of the month, and then those are the rewards that are up for grabs. I'm just going to read through the chat because there's a few people popping some messages down. Are Avon going to send an email out with what we've done last month and need to do this month? I don't believe so. And that's why I want to get that access to that report, because I don't believe that they are going to give you an interim. You know, when we did an incentive last year and we sent an email in the July, and then we didn't follow it up in the August and then the September, and it was all a bit messy.
Was
I
that
think
the
we just
summer
need-
scorcher?
Yeah, I think we just need to learn from that and either do it or not do it. And I think on this occasion, I'm not aware that anything's planned to go out to you. So this is when I said to you at the start, when this incentive was launched, please, please, please keep your own tracker if you can. And I will work with you as best I can on it. It's just the units that I struggle with, because there's so many different ways you can order a one of the foundations. You can have it in an offer, you can have it online, you can have a digital customer, you can have a non-digital customer. It takes a long time for me to find out that information opposed to your sales. Your sales are quite easy for me to check. So reps need to know. Very disappointing. I don't know what you mean, Barbara, if you can clarify. Don't know what's disappointing.
I'm pretty sure I've done my 15 and I've done
Good.
about 5,000 out of my 6,500
Yeah.
target. But it would be nice if you could just let us know, like you're saying, to
Yeah.
clarify it, because as you know, they did mine wrong last time.
Yes.
And they
I
told me
think
that I hadn't sold enough of whatever it was, even though they gave me an award at the dinner to say, you know, to say that I'd achieved it early, and then they at the end of it told me that I hadn't done it and I never got my money. But we did in the end. But
yeah, and it's that if we don't want to get to the point of the end of this incentive and have to be putting case after case forward of we have done it, we just want to know that what Avon's got in a central database marries up with what you've got in your head of what you've done, because then, you know, there's no point trying to work towards something and you're not quite sure where you're at and you're in a grey area. We should have access to that information, so bear with me. The report is there. I just need to get access to it this week, and then we'll be flying with it. So yeah, you'll start to see communication from me probably beginning of next week in terms of where you're at, if you're missing by a smidge, and we'll go from there. Any questions on any part of this? Yes,
No.
yes, Barbara, thank you for clarifying. Yeah, same as what Nikki said. We just need to know, don't we, where we're at with it. Okie doke. Okay, so a couple of competitions I want you to make you aware of. As I say on every single call, please enter as much as you can, because we want to be the winners of everything. So there is 2 competitions running that I wanted to share with you. So the first one is to do with the Sarah Davies live series. Everybody been on that?
No,
Yeah, some have, some haven't. No, you can still join the group and you can still watch them back. So if you wanted to catch up. Say again, Bernadette.
But not all of them.
Yeah, okay. They were recorded and they were, you know, some were in the morning, some were in the afternoon.
Been on some of them, but not all of them.
Yeah.
How long will they stay in the group for to be able to watch back? Because I am in the group, but I've just not managed to catch any of them.
Oh, I think you'll be fine for a while yet. I think you'll be fine for a while yet. Yeah.
How do we find the competitions, Leanne?
So the competitions are in the campaign
Incentive guide.
Yes, the campaign
right.
pack. Yeah, so you've got the option of winning a spa afternoon and a one-to-one coaching session directly from Sarah herself. That's what you need to do there on the left-hand side. So attend the live series sessions. So if you haven't attended them, you can watch them back. Share your successes on that Facebook group. And then that's going to be announced on the 4 p.m. on Wednesday the 17th of April. And then you've also got another competition running by Lou Fox in the training team. Lou looks after all things rep retail and wants to see your fantastic retail setup. So anybody that's done anything with their shop in the bag or their community stand, now this doesn't have to be that you've done it this week, it doesn't have to be a live photo, it can be something that you did at a Christmas event, it could be something that you launched the new year, it could be something that you've, you know, had a community stand go in January in a hairdressers, whatever it is, as long as you've got a picture of it, send it over to Lou, with what you've done and how this is done different for your business. She just wants to collate as much positivity around these retail items as possible. Now, I must make you aware that we did have queries on, is the community retail kit available? It's sold out. So the shop in the bag is still available, but the community kit is sold out. Now, I went to Iona on the back of that because I know a lot of you would be coming up to a peak time for starting to plan your summer events, your summer fairs, your markets and things like that. If we can get enough of you wanting to order, then that's a potential we can put another order in with the supplier. But as it stands at the minute, there is no intentions without the demand. So
How
if
much
you
was
want
that one?
the community kit, ooh,
I've got a shop in a bag, but can you remember
anybody
how
on
much
here
it
got it? Can help me out with the price?
No.
No? I'll let you know, Nikki, then
If
after
it's not
in the
available,
retail
don't matter.
guide. It's not available. At the minute it's 0 because it's not available. But
But
yeah, that's not.
if I knew how much it was, I'd be able to say, yeah, I want one, or yeah, I don't.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I'll send you the price over of what it is. But yeah, if you want one, let me know and I will pass it on and we can get that sorted. Any questions on the competitions?
No.
No? Okay, our wonderful stock update. I asked David for this last week and he forgot, and then he was working on Sunday, bless him, to get this across to us. So again, we are the first ones to see this information. So this is brand new as of Sunday's data. So it hasn't even gone past the rest of the business yet. So glimmer sticks, yeah, not what we always want to hear about glimmer sticks, but the 4 colours that we're still having issues with is the Starry Night, the Navy, the Majestic Plum and the Forest Green. Now, there is a question, do we then move these to the different supplier that does them cartonless? For the moment, we are sticking with it. And the planned date is the week commencing the 29th of April. Power Stay Cream to Powder Foundation, all shades expected back week commencing the 8th, which is this week. So they should be back and available to order. Far Away and the Sun, there's a bottle shortage. So these things come to triers, I'm sure, but that is due back on the 22nd of April. The floral pajamas back this week. The vanilla and tonka bean due the 22nd. I think that's supposed to be 22nd. Bless him, he must have been rushing on the April. Wax melts due the 29th, and the renewal power cream samples were running low, so they flew out. Anybody that's in my broadcast chat will have noticed on the bulk buys there was a power cream bulk buy that's been removed just because they've been selling so well out of the
Yeah,
brochure.
Leanne, will they? What about the reward pack? Because the samples are in that. So will they give the samples to people that are getting them in their rewards, or reps that are trying to order them for customers who would
Those
get
have been
preferential?
prioritised. That's why they bought the bulk buy. So there was enough. There was more than enough. There was enough for forecast, with them being in everywhere they were. Because of the overselling, they are restricting them only to the 2 places, so the brochure and the rewards, so they won't miss out. They've planned that, so they've pulled that on purpose to allow us to be able to fulfill those, but they are coming more in and they are due in on the 12th of April. So yeah, very, very popular, but that's brilliant because that means we're doing our work in the field, doesn't it? That means we're going out and talking to our customers about these brand new amazing products that is driving those sample sales, which means we're putting the product in the hands of the customers. We can't do any more. It's now for the marketing, the supply chain teams to marry up and go, right, we've planned this big launch. We just need to now fulfill these orders that are coming through for the samples. Any questions on stock that's not on that one
Leanne,
page?
I see bras on that list again. The bras are out of stock, aren't they?
The bra adapt.
The new adapt, yeah.
Okay.
I'm waiting for 3 nude ones.
Right, okay.
Me too.
Okay,
There's
let me
no
send that-
date. There's
let
no
me send that
expected
over then.
date.
Bra
I
adapt.
don't-
Leanne, will you share this list in the WhatsApp group so that
Yes.
I can share it with my team?
Of course I
please?
will. Yeah, of course I will. Any other questions on stock? Supreme Cream in the black tub is showing sold out. Can you find what yet? That was the black cream that we had the glass problem with, wasn't it? That one.
Yeah, Supreme Rich. Yeah.
No, yeah, and I'll send over the stock sheet. Any other stock bits while we're on stock?
I don't think so.
No. Okay, fab.
Oops. Only the stevia body lotion.
Say again.
The stevia body lotion, you know, the cannabis body lotion.
Yeah.
It's in the current book at like a discounted price, but there's still no stock available of that.
Okay, let me ask on that one then as well. Now I do get quite whilst I'm on this, I'll just touch on this. If anybody's ever asks me about why something is available on your rep page and not available on your store, so the shop with my rep one, there's two different stock pots, if you like, and they balance out throughout the day. So each morning a computer system goes, right, this is an imbalance, we'll bring it back. The rep side will always be prioritized. So if the stock's running low and we only got less than 100 units left, it will all be pulled out of the digital side and it'll be put onto the rep side to prioritize you guys rather than the customers or the direct customers to Avon. Once the stock comes back in, that has to be rebalanced again. Now that's all done in a morning. So if you've got any questions in terms of it's on one but not on the other, if you can wait until 2 o'clock when all of those processes have done, still send them over to me if you want to in the morning. I know you're bobbing about here, there and everywhere, so send them over to me, but I'm probably not going to have the information until past 2 o'clock, just to set your expectations, because I've got to basically I'm getting pushed back to say, Leanne, let the systems do their work before we're going to start to investigate any discrepancies. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so bulk buys this month. Like I said, that one's been pulled with the cream, but these are the ones. I was quite excited to see the tinted moisturizer on there. Anybody else got any top ones?
I couldn't order that yesterday.
You couldn't order it?
It wouldn't. My screen was blank. Oh, I saw no pictures of the bulk buys at all, just the name.
Yeah,
and when I clicked in it, it said 2 different colours for it.
Oh.
Mm.
Will you have a look this morning for me and let me know? I can bob it through for you if it's a problem, but if it's affecting you, it could be affecting loads of people. So
right, okay.
Have a go and then bring me a message if
Yeah, I'll have a look when we're finished.
Yeah. But I was quite, everyone was buying that last month and we obviously sold out of it. So I was quite pleased to see it at that reduced price when we've had a price increase on it. But any other thoughts on bulk buys?
Is that, it says bulk buys February, is that?
Oh, that's me. That's me.
Oh.
That's me. Just testing you. You can win a prize if you spot my error. Just keeping you on your toes. That's all.
Then if we're awake.
Yes, exactly, Nikki, exactly. So yeah, those are your bulk buys. Make use of them where you can, and if they sell for you and you've got any events coming up, things like that, then there they are. But any issues on them like that, just bring across to me because it's important that they work for you.
Okay.
Okay, a big thank you for everybody in my team that filled that survey in for me. It's completely anonymous, but it has given some really, really good insight in terms of how you're feeling, not just with working with me, but as a rep as a whole. So it's been fantastic to really hear some responses. And thank you for the people that took time to actually write some notes, because it's that's going to drive us forward and make improvements. No panic in terms of I'm not going anywhere. There's a bit of feeling that was why I was sending you a survey. That wasn't. I just wanted a bit of feedback. But yeah, a great response rate. So thank you for everybody who took the time out of their day to fill that in for me. And anybody that did popped on there that they did want anything different, I would just advise you to come to me directly now. I know it was an anonymous survey, but I can't do anything if the people who aren't quite happy with a certain element don't come to me directly and tell me, because I can't read your minds. So thank you, a big massive thank you. But it was lovely to read some of the comments, and it did, yeah, you were very kind to me in some of the comments. So yes, a big thank you. Now I think we've got an event coming up. Anybody on this call going anywhere? It's got Northern Lights.
No.
Too cold.
No, one of my downlines is going.
My bestie's going, my roomie.
Yes, there is quite a few of you off to somewhere very, very special this month. So I just want to take the opportunity to wish you the absolute best time. I'm not even a tiny bit jealous. I am a massive amount of jealousy for this one, because it's one of mine that I would love, love to go on. And I think it's a trip of a lifetime. So a huge congratulations. Please, anybody that's going, that's on this call or within this group, send me some pictures, because I want to have the fear of missing out out, and it'd be lovely to be able to share with the rest of this group at our next call some sneaky peeks of some of the backstage stuff that goes on, because we'll see the Facebook, we'll see the official stuff, but it'd be nice to see your photos as well. So I wish you the very best on that trip. I'm so jealous, but yeah, have the trip of a lifetime.
Go,
And
Polly.
then over to you. So what have we got on our minds? Anything that we need to cover? Barbara, you're holding up something and it keeps blurring as it gets closer to the screen. A sample of the power cream?
It's on mute.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Barbara.
I think what she was saying was that the on-tour meetings, we had some of those, and are they going to be available to reps? Because it's a sample on an
On the
information card.
Right, okay, it goes blurry as soon as she gets close to the screen. Let me ask the question. Can you send me a picture over, Barbara? I think I was at an Avon on tour, but I don't think I've got one. Send me a picture over and I'll ask how we get them. So it's a sample of the power cream.
Yeah, and on an information card.
We didn't get that.
I didn't get one of the bags when I was there, but
I didn't get one of them in my bag.
Didn't you?
The
Right.
samples were in the goodie bags that they gave us when we went to Avon on tour.
Not
With
a card
that
though.
information card on it, Rachel. Did you get one?
Yes. Yeah, I had 5 in my bag.
You lucky devil.
Oh, you have mine.
Right, let me ask the question of where they are. We want them because I'm imagining the samples that are then arriving have not got that card, and we like that card.
The
Okay.
BDSs have them, because I know when I go out recruiting with my BDS, she has them as samples to give out when we're recruiting.
With the card. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Let's find out then. Okay, I've got it on the list. Anything else on people's minds?
Yes, me.
Go Rachel. Oh, Ros.
Can I just say I'm still having trouble with a lot of recharges.
Yeah.
One of the products I actually returned in the middle of December. And I'm still getting recharges coming through, and I always send everything back straight away.
Yeah. I know, and it's an ongoing issue. It's not an issue that we are saying is done now. It's an ongoing issue. We are working to reduce it, and we have reduced it month on month from where we were at a couple of months ago, but we've still got a long way to go. So
What
I do
understand is how come if you then phone them up, they say, oh yes, we've got it. Well, if they knew they'd got it, why did they recharge me?
Yeah, it's to do with the tracking that they then do. So it's when they say they've got it, it's not that they go over to an area and they find your return. They have literally logged on to the tracking and can see that it's landed in its destination. So it might not have been scanned into Avon as from an Avon point of view, but it has been scanned from Parcel Force dropping it off. So we don't really know yet where the problems arising. We just know that there is a problem we're trying to get fixed for you. But yeah, in the short term, all I can keep saying is keep your Parcel Force reference numbers and log them with the contact centre, because the more logs we get, the more accurate that information is as how many recharges we're getting.
Okay.
Okay, I know it's not what you want to hear, but I just need to be honest with you. Any other questions? No.
No.
That's an easy one. There's not too much going on then. That's good. That's good. That means that we're picking things up in a timely manner, that they're not having to wait for this course. That's really, really good. Is there anything from this call that you want to see going forward? I know I do send out what you want to have on these calls. I think it's great that we get together and have discussions on different bits, but is there anything else you want me to add in?
Don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
Okay, fab. Any of you going to the Hall of Fame event in May?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I'm going to be there, so it'd be nice to see you if I've not seen you already.
I'm off to Corby on Wednesday.
Are you? Have you got a tour?
I have. One of my friends won it at conference, and she was allowed to take 2 people with her. So she's taken her daughter and me.
Nice. Is it far from you?
It's about 3 hours,
Wow.
but it's worth it just to go to the shop.
It is. It is. Definitely is.
I
Yes.
packed orders last time I was there. That was fun as well.
Did you? It's so
Yeah,
funny.
when we did the tour, they showed us how they pack the orders, and it was fascinating. It was really fun. We got to actually pack some orders ourselves.
Do your own order, then you know it's right.
Oh, no, I only did little orders. I didn't do no big ones.
Bless you. Bless you. Well, good. Good. I'm glad you've got something fun to go for. And yeah, send us a pic while you're there. Send us some pics, Donna, and then we can pop them
All
on.
right.
It's exciting to see what people are up to, because people who've not been don't know what that's all about. So
It's
yeah, send us some
amazing. If ever you
pics.
get the chance to go, or a competition or anything, an incentive to win a trip, go for it, because it is really opens your eyes. Because I didn't have a clue how they picked and packed orders and what have you, and how it all worked. And then when you go and you have the tour around and you see how it's all actually done, it's amazing now how quick it is.
Leanne, I think you ought to organise the event for
Yeah,
for us.
Leanne, organise
So I
an
try and get us a
incentive.
trip there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't been for 30 years.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Let me see what I can do.
I've been a couple of times to
I-
Corby, but in the past, yeah, I've enjoyed it.
I
And
went
I've-
about 40
I've won a
years
few
ago.
trips as well with competitions, so but I've took a step back from all that ages. In 2009 was my last Avon holiday.
Right.
I must admit, when I first joined Avon, I had in my head I wanted to win 10 holidays, and I've achieved it, and then I took a step back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right then, let's get it on the pad then, if that's what you want. And that's what this call's about. It's about finding out what you want and what drives you, you know. If that's more exciting than a pack of products, and that's going to drive you to, you know, want to do more, then absolutely.
I mean, let's face it, Leanne, you call us the elite and the VIP, so let's be treated like it.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely. Let me pop it on the pad. I'll speak to Nick at my one-to-one this week and see if we can get something organised. Now, it will have to be something that we have to achieve, so I don't know what he'll expect us to do, but it will have to be a little bit of a challenge for us. But you know what? You know, if we're all up for it, then I'm up for it. So yeah. A minibus, Barbara, I don't know. I don't really. It'd take me a long time to go around the country and pick you all up.
It's only up
Yeah,
can I ask you something as well, Leanne? It would be nice if we went back to the olden times. I've been doing it for 36 years, and let's just say, well before COVID, we had gala dinners and we had luncheons. The old-fashioned president club. Why don't we bring something like that back?
And the top 200 always used to go to Corby anyway.
That's right.
Every year.
Yeah, why don't they try and bring something like that back? Because I think you have a lot of older reps, and I think they would appreciate, and that some of the newer ones would mingling with other reps at a gala dinner, at an event like that. I think that would be good to reintroduce again.
It's a balance, isn't it? So we have the loyalty events. Those invites that got sent last week. So that's for anybody that's doing an anniversary date, so a long service, and they come in increments of 5 years. So anybody that's done 20, 25, 30, 35 foot, so on, will be invited to that once a year. Now there's 3 or 5 locations across the country. So that's the loyalty bit, and I get that's quite a difference to what it was, but that's where the budget goes on making it a better event, but less of them. Then you've got your Avon on tours, and we sometimes can struggle to get reps to Avon on tours that have been there, done that, and it's that kind of, what would people still go? I don't know. And then the cost of that.
President's dinners was lovely.
I think because it was very local when you did the President's Club.
Yeah.
You know, it was literally down the road, whereas everything seems to be from where I am quite a long way.
Up north.
Yeah. Out of reach.
Up north.
Yeah. But you've got to think in terms of how long ago are we talking, because you've got to think the rep count of what it was, you know.
Just before COVID.
Oh,
it was just before COVID.
Yeah, I think it stopped before COVID, everything.
I I've been to a President's dinner
Yes.
and President's Club dinner, and I've been working for Avon for 6 years, and I think I went to one in my first couple of years, and then that was it. So we probably like 2020 onwards. It's
finished, yeah.
Stopped, yeah. And it is, you know, we're a business that has to weigh up the costs of things and the incentives of things and what we can balance, and it is a fine line and what we do and what we don't do. And I'm sure there's people looking at it in terms of, you know, is that what reps want? That, you know, everybody hears that everyone's very, very fond of the times when we used to do President Club dinners and things like that. It's just the cost of doing those in every town across the UK is quite high.
But they used to do also afternoon tea.
Yeah, and that's
so
afternoon
people
tea is what the loyalty royalty event is. It's an
Yes.
afternoon tea. Yeah, you've got to think, if you think about the changes that have happened with Avon so far, like when I first joined, there was 300 area managers. You know, we're now down to 24, 25 BDSs that do that, not that role, but that field-based role. So the company has changed so much, and that's talking the 6 years that I've been around. The head count has gone down so much. So it's how many, you know, paid employees we've got out there to run these events is significantly lower than what it was, for the right reasons, because we don't want to be paying staff when we want to be focusing on the rep journey and the, you know.
But they not have like an event in each zone, because now we're like in zones. Obviously, like maybe the areas have dropped down into smaller zones. Why can't they say like, well, we'll do an event in zone 19 and just make it central in that zone, and then people could go, like everyone's got the same distance to go to, sort of thing, if they make it somewhere central in the zone and do it like by zone rather than by the whole country.
And you're talking here about recognition dinners rather than like Avon Tour, because the Avon Tour came to every zone, apart from the Scottish one that didn't go ahead, but they went to zones for people to be able to access, you know, the leadership team were at those, and the BDS was at those, and different associates were at those. But you're talking about like a sit down dinner or kind of a reward.
A sit down dinner. I've got some lovely crystal glasses and vases that I got from President's dinners and things, and you get to talk to all the different reps that have been, some there that have only been there a year, some that have been there like 50 years, and you just like all share tips and hints with each other and socialize and get recognized for what you've done.
I know. And times have changed, and I can't pretend it's where it used to be. And the longer that you've been here, I'm sure the more prominent those memories become.
I'm coming up to my 10-year anniversary on Sunday.
Oh, congratulations. I will take it away. I don't think we'll ever go back to having recognition dinners, but I will feed it back, of course I will. I would encourage every single one of you that gets invited to any event to go to it. So whether it's a Avon on Tour, whether it's a Hall of Fame event, whether it's conference, whatever it is, I do encourage you to go, because it is that networking piece, and it is that meeting each other. And like this, we're just having a little bit of a chat on a Monday morning. You know, it's so much more, isn't it, when you're with people than when you feel on your own and you're just cracking on about your day. For me anyway, I like to have a chat with people, and it just makes you feel better. So I hope these calls are beneficial to you. I know a lot of information gets shared on Facebook and everything else, but I think it's more important that we get to chat things out on these calls, and you have the opportunity to ask any questions. Has anybody got any more questions before we close?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
No, okay.
No, I've been doing it 28 years, and I still go to all the events. I still go to Avon on Tour, everything, because it's lovely to meet everybody and all your old friends. But I learned something at every single event. I have learned something, and I think that's, it's a really good thing to take away.
Yeah. It is, and it's that part of, you in your world, Nikki, probably are the most Avon person that there is, because it's you and your business. But when you go into these settings and you meet other people where Avon's their world, you learn things from each other, and you bounce ideas off each other, and it's all of those bits on top that I can't teach you and Avon can't teach you, but like collectively together is really powerful. Yeah. Fab. Well, I'm here all week, so if you've got anything that you want to speak to me on a one-to-one basis, please do shout. Now, I did offer everybody that's in Hall of Fame a one-to-one. If you wanted one, we could go through all of your figures. From Q2, I'm in the position where I can offer every single person in my team a one-to-one, going through your historical figures. So if you want to put some time aside with me, let me know. It will need to be pre-planned, so please don't just call me up at 5 to 5 on Friday and say, let's do it, Leanne. But yeah, if you can let me know if you want to do that. I have all of your data over the last few years that we can go through. If that's going to help you in this quarter to set yourself some goals, then let me know. I will be in touch with the incentives information once I've got it. But if there's anything that you need from me at all, just shout me. All right.
Yeah, okie doke.
Have a wonderful week. Take care. Thanks for coming on,
Yeah,
guys.
bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.